Hey you guys, it's me. I'm doing another video this week, y'all. I am knocking them out. I figured out what to do. Like, I'm serious, y'all. I think I'm on to something, but I don't really want to. I'm scared to speak on it because if I do, I might jinx myself. I'm superstitious. So anyways, I wanted to do a real quick video. I'm gonna try to keep this one down to at least 10 minutes. I know all my other videos be so long, you guys. I don't really know what else to do. I just really like to talk. I ain't gonna really lie. If you meet me in real person, I talk a lot. But it don't be just about bullshit. It be like facts most of the time. Even my opinions kind of be like facts. Like I base my opinions off of facts, so I can know what I'm talking about most of the time. Today, I just wanted to come to y'all and kind of give you I guess another tip on how I done started approaching over the last couple of years, I'm just like months, but the last couple of years, how I've approached surgical tech, being a surgical tech. And really, you guys, if you are a surgical tech, then you already know how most of the time when you go in the OR, people kind of handle you like you don't really know shit. You probably the dumbest person in the room. And sometimes, I ain't gonna say you're the dumbest person in the room, but you might be the least educated through conventional methods. You feel what I'm saying? It might be MDs and DOs and CRNAs and anesthesiologists, all of them, most of them, and even the nurses, most of them have bachelor degrees. And so a lot of times a surgical tech, if they don't have a bachelor degree, if you just went from college or went from high school to a vocational school or took the trade in college, you might have an associate's. If you went to a community college, if you went to a community college, you might have something. Something wrong. But if you didn't go to a community college and you went to a regular vocational school, then I'm sorry, y'all, it might be windy. Hold on. I hope it's not super windy. I don't really know how the mic sound. I hope it ain't picking up all the way in. Oh my God, it's so terrible. I was trying to give y'all a new scene. Y'all like the color green? Yes, we in the garden. Yes. So anyways, what was I saying? I really hope this don't mess up, cause it's windy. Hold on. Ooh, as soon as I turn the camera back on, they did that. I don't know what that is. Let me turn the camera off. Hold on. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I hope it's not real. But anyways, I don't know what that loud noise was. As soon as I turned down, it kept going a whole bunch of times after that. So I was just okay, I'm gonna let them finish doing whatever they doing. It wasn't no gunshots. So I'll tell y'all that. It was a firecracker or something. But it was loud. So anyways, I just wanted to come give y'all a tip. I hope I messed the camera up. Oh my God, hold on. I think that look a little bit better because the sun, it's setting over there and it's got this glare. Anyways, the bugs. So anyways, y'all, okay, we back with the collard greens. It's another one over there. You see, it was 3 and one of the hurricane that one on down. So, but that was last year. These collard greens, I know I'm off on the ranch, but these collard greens 2 or 3 years old. And so yeah. Anyways, y'all, we ain't gonna get into that. It's a cabbage over there, some kale, that's broccoli. Didn't do that well. And then it's those little green, look like grass, that's garlic. I got a whole situation. Anyways, y'all, we ain't gonna talk about that. So I just wanted to come and tell you guys, when you in the operating room, just because the surgical tech, you in this role and people think that you might not really know what the hell is going on, and they might treat you you dumb. And in some cases, it is some dumbass surgical techs. I done ran into a couple of them, but I done ran into some dumbass doctors and some dumbass excuse me, y'all, my chicken just popped up. This so crazy. Y'all finna see her. There she go. She scared me though. But anyways, you gonna run into some really dumb individuals. So don't feel just because you're a surgical tech that you automatically the dumbest person in the room, because you're not. In a lot of cases, I done seen surgical tech save the doctor, save the, you know, help, not so much save, like they was like Superwoman or Superman, but like, you know, do some critical thinking in some critical situations, not just doing surgery. She got a thing for my fingernails, y'all, and my toes out. Like, if she start pecking me, I was gonna freak out. I hate when she like pay me too much attention because I know it's the nails. I let my sister polish my nails. Anyways, y'all. So a lot of times when you new in the OR, you know, you get real intimidated and like people looking at you like you supposed to know what the hell you doing, what you doing. If you new, like real new, like if you at a facility that you didn't train at, let me tell you something. You really don't know what the hell going on, and so it's okay to be dumb. Like, it's okay to ask. I'd rather you ask what's going on, like be real, like I really don't know, than to pretend you know what's going on and then kind of find out you don't know. Like, that'd be the worst, because then it's like, why you ain't just tell me what you knew or what you didn't know? Because then I could have helped you, or I could have gave you my tips or whatever, you know. Like, just be honest. Don't have this ego. Girl, if you don't get your behind, I'm telling you, she's trying to get me out because I look like these flowers, but I am not a flower. I am not a flower. I am a flower. But she's trying to compliment me on my nails, but I ain't with it. We gonna have a problem. But so anyways, just know, you know, like it's okay to not know everything, and it's okay to ask questions. Now, if you at a place, because a lot of times you go to work, and work can be like being in high school again, right? Like, it can be these cliques, and just don't click up. Just get a little bit of knowledge from everybody. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I'm the nice girl. I try to be nice to everybody because I'm gonna know what everybody knows. That's what that's something to do. Like, don't worry about being like friends with nobody. Be friends with everybody. I ain't saying friends, right? Don't be drinking and everything with everybody, but you know what I'm saying. Like, hang out with people. Don't, girl, if you come over here one more again, I ain't got nothing for you. These is my fingernails. You want a cabbage or collard green? She don't even want this. Look, I done broke the whole down. You want it? You can eat that. She might go get it. She's thinking about it. Oh, and there's the score for the home team. Yeah, girl, get that collard green. Y'all like that seat? Y'all wouldn't have got that, and that seat was like, I almost went in the house. She's still eating it too. Look, y'all. She like that. That ain't what you want? Oh, yes. And she does give me eggs. Okay. She by herself right now. She had friends and they died in a hurricane, so we ain't gonna talk about a hurricane. Anyways, just don't feel like, you know, you need to be. We still talking about the new person at the facility that they didn't train at. I know where I'm at. But she bothered me. Hold on. I'm already trying to finish this because she freaking me out, because I know it's the nails. She been paying me attention since I got my nails and my toes this color. Like, if it ain't yellow, she wouldn't have probably even noticed it. But she got that. You see, I got her with the cabbage. I mean, not the cabbage. That's the collard green. They're in the same family. And it does look like a cabbage. If I gave you like a top shot of it, you would think the same thing. But anyways, just don't feel like when you go in the OR, you know what I'm saying, that you need to know everything if you're the new person. If you even at a new facility and you're not a new person, I'll be like, I don't know, like, tell me how y'all do it here, because I don't want to come in here and act like I do know, and then I end up messing up something and, you know, doing something the wrong way, and then y'all looking at me like, oh, she should have said she needed help, you know. No, I ask and then I'll ask again, and then I'm gonna ask the doctor when I see him. And if I see him before we go in the OR, I'm gonna ask him then too, because I need to know. Like, I don't want to be the weakest link. I hate not knowing. I hate being like giving them this, like, look, it's the deer in the head. Like, look, I remember going to my first duty station, or it wasn't my first duty station, it was my first duty station as a surgical tech though. And when I got there, it was Lieutenant Pate, I think that was his name. Y'all, I remember scrubbing in, and it was mostly men in the OR. Like, it was some women, but it wasn't enough. And so, not that, you know, women rule, but like the balance is nice when it's an equal anyways. So the lieutenant paid was like scrubbing. Like, I'm fresh out of school, right? So I'm struggling as it is to put this gown and the glove on. But I get the gown and glove on, and then I'm like, you know, like, now what? And so they was like, you know, go help him drape. And so I helped him. And after that, it was like, I didn't know what the hell to do. And he was standing there like, he was like, HM3 Miller, do you know what the fuck is going on? And I was like, no, sir. I don't. I was like, I have no, that was like my first case. I don't even know what I was doing. And it wasn't like, you gotta understand, when you go to these schools, like in my school, it was at a hospital. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't have the opportunity, but I scrubbed in a lot of different cases. And then once I learned how to scrub in like general and GYN, that was basically all I did in school. And so, see, she coming back, hold on. Okay, and so I ran her off. But anyways, so, no, absolutely not. So, sorry y'all, the phone was ringing. So, just, like I was saying, just don't, God, the chicken had me distracted. I really forgot my little place. Oh, Lieutenant Pay. So I really, like, y'all, I just didn't know. I really didn't, honestly. Like, I just didn't know what was going on during the case. But after I got through the case, because you ain't had no choice. I ain't had no choice. I was in the Navy, so I had to kind of do what I had to do. And so I got through the case, and I remember just feeling like so stupid. Like, oh my God, I knew the instruments and like I knew some of the stuff, but you don't really get the procedure. Like, you can read a procedure all day, you guys, but it's different when you in there. I'm just gonna let you know that. And even going to school don't really prepare you for your first place that you aren't familiar with, because you got to get familiar with that place, that doctor, like, the learning curve, my God. And so I'm gonna just tell you, the faster you get in there and get all the information you need, that's gonna be a bit. I said I was gonna keep this under 10 minutes, y'all see this crap? Anyway, so my key to you is, to anybody, any type of surgical tech, just get all the information you can, just take it all in some type of way. At the end of the case, at the end of the day, like, just put it on a piece of paper, you know, record it, whatever, however you want to get it out, just get it out on your brain. So when you go back, I like actually have Office 365, and you know how I give you the notes. So I made notes, and I make my own case cards for each of my doctors. And even if I just take my setup and take a picture of my setup and put it in the case card, put it on in my notes as a case card, that'll at least let me know what I had on my field. Like, at the end, I'll just go in there and like add a couple of things. And you know, with our phones, like, you can really just, you can dictate in the notes, like, because you can just press the little mic button and it'll record for you, and you can just record your speech. And so that's a little tip, but you could go ahead and do that after every case, after every time you meet a new doctor, after every facility you go to. Just take all the information in. And after like 2 or 3 years, I'm gonna say 5 really, because it's gonna take you like some getting comfortable. Something behind me, y'all see that? It's gonna take you a year to get comfortable with just, you know, being in OR. And because the first year you might end up quitting. Like, a lot of people quit. A lot of people can't make it because it's just so stressful. The doctors can be dicks, especially if you at hospitals. Like, they ain't really got the patience for you. They need you to pick up fast. I mean, give yourself at least 6 months or so at a facility before you just be like, no, this is just way too much. I probably would say even a year. Like, I got to text message. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate when people do me like this. They be like, call you and then text you and then reply to what you text them, whatever. And so when you go to these facilities, like I was saying, y'all, just keep track of what's going on. So in a couple years, however long it take you to grasp the knowledge that you need to do these cases, especially understanding these instruments and like what the instruments do and like what you need to be looking for as far as your patient and how to like help read monitors. So if like you're doing an ortho case where it's like super bloody, you can ask anesthesia, like, can you bring the blood pressure down? But you're not gonna ask them to bring the blood pressure down a little bit if you're looking at the blood pressure and that shit is like at 90 and over, whatever. And so just get as much information from everybody. Like, I talk to everybody. I be paying attention to what everybody be doing in the room. I want to know how to do her job. Like, and what that do is when something go wrong, like, you know what the fuck to do, because you don't ask everybody what's going on. Like, you know, you understand how hyper Oh my God. Thermia. Oh my God. I just really just. Anyways, y'all, I'm having one of these moments. Like my whole brain just don't want to talk no more. But you'll understand how some of these emergency conditions and situations, how to get out of them, and how to like what you should do and not, or what you should not do, and like what suggestions you can have. Like you need to be an asset to the team, and so that's basically what I'm saying. The more information you get, the more of an asset you'll become, and the more people will like want you in the room. Now, once you get to a certain level and like you on your game and you know you on your game, like I've been in the game for almost 12 years. Yes, 12 I said. And so I kind of feel like, not that I'm above, because it's a whole bunch of shit that I don't know, but it's a pay that it's a price point that I won't work for anymore, because I just feel like I just have way too much information and knowledge to offer a team to just be working for like pennies. And I advise you to be a certain way. Like once you get to a certain level in your career and you know have a specialty or whatever like that, then you need to be like, nah, and just don't settle for anything less than what you're worth. And another thing is you have to be your own cheerleader. Like ain't nobody gonna be cheering for you in that OR. You your number one fan. Even if you have a husband, like I'm single, and the only person that be cheering for me is my animals and my son. But you know, my mom and everything else. But I ain't got no like at home, like ain't nobody at home to be like, oh baby, you got it, like that. So I have to boost my own stuff up. So I think that's like a really strong characteristic of like for anybody. Like if you can be your number one fan, if you can get up in the morning and be like, bitch, I am the shit. Like that's you know, like, and then why you the shit, and then like it's, you know, explaining to yourself like how you on your game and how you know you gonna have a great day and how you gonna make it successful regardless of if anybody throw any BS at you. Like you need to like embody that, like be your own, like I don't even know how to explain it. Like you guys, like cancel out all the noise around you. Like just, if you can't see your worth, like anybody else don't see it. And if you sit around here and let these people that you work for dictate your worth by, you know, making you feel belittled or whatever, you got some inner work to do, sis, bro. Like for real, like you're gonna have to work on it. And so it's gonna be plenty of times where you're gonna go to work and somebody gonna look at you like you ain't worthy or like you're less than. It's gonna be times where it's not like that, but it's gonna be times where it is. And it might be a time where you are less than, you're not worthy, and you just not on your shit. But it's gonna be a time where you gonna be on your shit. And when you keep repeating that pattern, where you continue to like be like, okay, yeah, boom, boom, I'm nailing it. It's nothing wrong with being, you know, standing in your worth and saying like, I'm not doing this. I need to set boundaries because, you know, letting certain things take over. If you don't have a balanced life, you're just gonna be imbalanced at work and at home. And so you gotta set boundaries. But I'm gonna say at the beginning, get all the information you can. Get all the information, like suck it all up. Go talk to your nurse manager, talk to anesthesia, talk to CRNAs, talk to if you got an anesthesia tech, talk to them, talk to everybody, like so you can know like why you changing out the circuits, how to change out the circuit. At some places surgical techs don't change out circuits, and at some places they do. Some places have surgical or have anesthesia techs, and certain places don't. So let's just say you at a place and they don't have one, and then you go somewhere and they do, and then they looking at you like, why you ain't changed out the circuit, and you don't even know what the circuit is or why you changing it out. Like it's just the stuff like that. Like just be an asset to the team, you guys. And like I said, the only way you can really do that is by getting as much knowledge as you can, and then two, getting certified. Because once you get certified and then you start, like, you gonna start talking different because you know that shit. Then like you gonna be like, nah, that ain't really how it goes. Like according to the National Board of Surgical Tech and Surgical Assistants, this is how, like, you start dropping knowledge, and then not even knowledge based off of what the surgical tech and like the board says, like, but you gonna have some facts because you done studied for this exam, and this exam done put you into a whole nother level because your knowledge level has increased just to study. Like, yeah, going to school for it, you should have picked it up. But when you take this exam, because it's so practical, you gonna really understand, like, you should understand how the body works. If you can go out, like, if you can take the exam right out of school and not have to, like, go and have that actual hands-on to visualize, like, what you're doing, then that's great. But if you can just take the test, or if you didn't just take the test and you just like, if you didn't take the test out of school and you going back, that I keep telling you that having that visual, like knowing how the process works, is gonna be in your benefit. But just get all the information you can, you guys. It's something on my teeth. Get all the information you can, you guys, and know that you are the baddest surgical tech in that motherfucking hospital. Can't nobody do it better than you in your world, in your head, in that room at least. And as long as you know that, as long as you believe that and act like that, and have a reason to. I ain't saying be like a dirtbag and be trying to like be high and mighty. And don't be high and mighty at all, but I'm just saying, like, if you have ass and shit, like, this ain't for you. But if you sitting around there like, I want to be a CST, a CSA, I'm finna get this and this, like, I'm finna get certified in all these things, so can't nobody come at me with no sideways talk, saying nothing. You know, especially when I want them to run me my money, run my coins. I don't want to have nothing else. I'm certified in this, this, and this. This is how much education I do have, and this is how much experience I have. If you want me to come work for you, this is what you got to pay me. And really, once all of us get to a level like that, then they can start offering people $15 an hour these surgical techs. Like, why? Why would you offer somebody that? If you listen to this, I'm finna just drop something on y'all real quick. Imagine this: you're a patient, right? And you find out you're a patient, and you find out that it's a surgical team, right? It's a surgical team, and that team is an anesthesiologist or a CRNA. Actually, it's both, because, well, it could be both. At least it's an anesthesiologist, right? And then you have the surgeon, then you have the circulating nurse, and then you have the surgical technologist or technician. I don't know what the difference is, but I think technologist got it, because mine say technologist and I got a degree in it. So, and then it's a first assist, surgical first assistant. Now, first assistant can be a surgical tech, nurse practitioner, PA, or RNFA, right? Okay. So we got all of that under control. If you're a patient and you find out that the nurse getting paid $70,000 a year, we're gonna say, the doctor getting paid however many $1,000s per case, so it's anesthesia, right? And then to find out that somebody that barely get paid $15 an hour been operating on you, because surgical techs do help perform operations. It's not, I ain't saying they do surgery, but I'm saying they in their hands is in the patient, and the patient's care is based off of not only the doctor's knowledge, but everybody's knowledge on that team. And so if you got a person and you only paying them $15 an hour, like, how much knowledge do they really have? I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm gonna let y'all let me know how this play out. I ain't working for $15 unless I ain't working as a surgical tech for $15. It's too much stress to be, like, when people tell me that, like, that's a price, like, that's a paid scale, like, that's on the pay scale, it's like $14.90 actually. And so I'm like, how is that even really realistic to offer somebody that is gonna, and you're asking them to have the same knowledge as a nurse practitioner, RNFA, and a physician assistant. You asking them to have the same knowledge because a certified surgical tech can step in as a non-physician assistant. Y'all, just let me find out if somebody is doing surgery on me for $12 an hour, and I just need to know why. Because either that person is underskilled to be operating on me, or that person is underpaid, and y'all need to be ashamed of yourself for paying people $12 an hour. I might as well go work at a call center for $15 an hour or $12. I mean, I'm not gonna go work at a call center. I'll create another business and work for myself for $10 an hour before I go work for somebody else for $10 an hour. But, you know, to each his own. But it just doesn't make any sense to me for people to be getting paid so little. And so what I say is, when you set in the standard and like, okay, well, I have this and this, that when the standard is CST, I mean, the price has to go up because the knowledge went up. Like, it's, so anyways, you guys, that's my rant on that. I know this is like 25 minutes. I'm done. I just finished I did something for y'all. I wrote a roles of the OR team members outline, my study outline. I started studying the the surgical assistant one, and that was part of one that's actually kind of the same for both CST and CSTs and CFAs. CSAs, I'm sorry. I be getting this because it's one like CSFA, that's the other one, and then the national board is CSA. So anyways, I made a study guide, and I should be able to link it in this video. It depends on how much more editing. I hate editing, you guys. Not the study guide is, the outline is done, but editing like videos and all that. I don't hate editing, but it just really is time consuming. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start this video right here because it's gonna take me a little bit to edit. Like I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and wonder if I really want to put that in there or not. I'm gonna just leave it because it's, y'all, this is who I am. We out here with the chicken. You better not. I'm telling you, me and this chicken is gonna have a whole situation. I'm gonna have to get this yellow off of me because me and her can't be beefing like this. I'm gonna stress her out. She not gonna get me no eggs. We can't be having that. So come on, y'all. We finna go. I'm finna take y'all to see the chicken next. Actually, I shouldn't even really take y'all to see it because I have footage of it, but I got y'all in my hand. I'm gonna show it to you anyway. Oh, my hand on the mic. Oh my god. I hope that didn't mess up the audio. But anyways, I'm gonna show y'all the this her nest in here. Hold on. Let's go in the jungle. There you go. I know, ain't that crazy? She made it. She did it there herself. So anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm like real close to the camera now. I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna edit this, and then I'm hopefully gonna have the study guide in the link below. Don't be mad at me if it's not there. If it's not there today, then come back and check because it definitely will be in there. If it's just not in there today, I might just upload this and then go back in there and edit it. It's easier for me to do that, and then so it will be in the link below. Just if it's not there, and like I say, right at this moment when you watch this video, it'll be there later. Peace.